Hey guys, Troy here with Watts Gaming TCG. I'm here at the Hobby Hub in Dothan, Alabama. I'm here for our monthly League Challenge tournament that is taking place this weekend. Not only is the Hobby Hub hosting the League Challenge, but they're also hosting a watch party today for the 2024 Pokemon World Championships. They're providing pizza, drinks, snacks. It's going to be a fun time. I'm sure there's going to be people playing other formats and things like that. And I'll get a little bit of footage of that as well. So I'm excited to see what today brings us. Hopefully I'll do well at the challenge today. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so me and Isaac just played Worlds 2017 format. This definitely brought me back to my college days. I played with Alolan Ninetales GX. He played with Gardevoir, obviously the most busted deck in that format. It was insane. It was insane. It was a close match. He won. I had one prize left. He had two. I had two DCEs on my Tapu Lele GX. He loaded up Gardevoir and took the game. That was a lot of fun. It's like over here we got some standard practicing going on with Mai and Chase. That's your name, right?
Yeah, man, Chase.
All right, cool. We got Anthony over here.
I'm so ready to get cooked today.
He said he's ready to get cooked. We got Josh and we got White Horse over there getting in some reps.
I got a bunch of
All right. I think the pizza might be here soon, so let's go. All right, David, what you got? You said you showed me something for a sneak peek. I want to see what you're cooking.
It's just for the camera. It's just for the camera.
All right, we'll see what it is afterwards. All right, guys, you guys want to tell me what format y'all are playing?
You're playing Legacy. This is Legacy format. This is a good format.
Bring back memories. High school, man.
Last grade in fire.
What we got? Egg versus. Yep. I see that. Playing on that Black Rose Dragon playmat.
Everyone know what that is except me.
It's from it's like an anime card.
So we have some gentlemen from the team, but they're not playing Pokemon right now.
I don't even know how to play.
Looks like they got some onesies happening. Are you gonna play Pokemon today?
I'm free, dude.
You're free?
I'm so free.
Free?
I might play, but I'm free.
You should. Still play. Okay guys, round one just finished and I lost. I lost in game 3 to Charizard. Unfortunately, in our game 3 match, I had 2 Archeops in hand, and I was like, okay, well, I can easily get these in my discard pile because I've got a Professor's Research. Well, I played the Research, and I could not draw into a Lugia V to save my life. I got the V-Star. All I had on my board was 2 Mincinos, and she went straight to Charizard, and I just gave her the win because there was absolutely no way that I could have come back from that. So hopefully the next round will go a lot better. Okay, so we're going into round 2 now, and I got the bye, so a free win, I'll take that. So I guess during this time, I'll go and scope out and see what all's happening. So at least I know I got 1 win so far. That might be my only win today, but I hope not. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. All right, so we're in round 2. I got the bye. Got Matt over here. So he's playing some Chien-Pao against Charizard. That's actually who I lost to round 1, was the Charizard player. Got Isaac and Devin over here battling out in round 2. Man, look at this emerald energy.
Would you like more?
Hey guys, I just finished round 3. I played against Chen Pao. So game 1, I kind of got set up okay. I mean, I only had one Archeops, which does suck. But what really helped me was that my opponent, she Shivery chilled before she Super Rod, and so she whiffed that, and that helped me get a lead. Game 2 was pretty much a prize race, and I was ahead of the prize race, and I was able to secure that win. So now it puts me at 2-1. Hopefully I can finish this tournament at 3-1, but if it's 2-2, then it is what it is. We'll just see what happens next round. Just hope I get a good matchup, and I'm hoping I can finish 3-1. If I can finish 3-1, then maybe I can make top cut. That would be awesome. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, so I faced against Isaac in round 4. We ended up IDing. He won, but I ended up getting 4th in top 4. Got some prizes.
Did you get the fez?
Somebody got something good. Somebody got something good.
Well, I did get a regular serendipity too.
There you go.
Yeah, they got something good. And I also got some prize packs too, which is nice. And then this guy right here, he beat me with Reggie Drago. Yeah. All right, so overall, it's pretty good tournament today. We had a 13 total for our league challenge. The pizza was good. We still got Worlds going on the TV, so still a lot going on tonight. Anyways, I hope you guys like this vlog I did. If you do like it, please leave a comment and let me know, and I'll keep doing more of these. All right, take care and peace. Okay, guys, so I was afraid that my vlog was a little shorter than what I kind of wanted it to be, so I thought, you know, maybe I should just upload my deck profile from the challenge along with this. And I asked some of the locals, I was like, hey, should I add the deck profile to it? And they're like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that? So anyways, here is my top 4 league challenge Lugia V-STAR deck profile. This is what I took to the challenge. I got 4th place. The deck overall, I mean, it felt like Lugia. I loved it when it worked. Sometimes it didn't. Sometimes it took a little bit slower. But, you know, that's just the gamble of playing this deck. But I just can't help myself because I do enjoy playing it. So first up for the Pokemon, we have Lugia V-STAR, of course. And we've got 3 Lugia V. 4 Archeops, mandatory. I do play the 2-3 line of the Cinccino line, and I would play a 2-2 if I had Weird Ear V. You'll notice, hey, why aren't you playing Weird Ear V? Well, that's because I don't own the card. So I decided to go with a 2-3 line of the Cinccinos. And I did play 2 Lumineon, 1 Iron Hands, and 1 Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX. You know, I love the 2 Lumineon. There's sometimes when you open with Lumineon, and that overall, that stinks, and, you know, you don't want to open with that. So it's cool having the extra one in there. It's good to have in case you need to get a boss to close out games, especially with Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX. This card is amazing. Like, it helped me close games. It felt good, especially when you have Lumineon and Ursaluna in hand, so you can grab boss, especially if you're like in a Reggie Drago match. Boss up the Ogerpon Bloodmoon attack. Unfortunately, that actually did not come up, but it did come up in like playtesting matches. But anyway, it's there, and the cool thing about 2 Lumineon is you always have that option of attacking with one. Even if you open with it and you get Lugia V-STAR and the Archeops set up, you can Primal Turbo the Legacy Energy onto Lumineon, and you can attack, and it'll shuffle itself back in with Aqua Return. And that's one thing that I really like about it. Oh, and before I forget, I did play the 1 copy of the Flutter Mane in the deck. It's there in case you're against like an Iron Thorns EX. It's pretty cool to have that to shut that off so that you can still get set up and get Lugia V-STAR going. I do like it. I mean, I opened with it once. It was against the Reggie Drago matchup, and my opponent opened up with the Teal Mask Ogerpon, so it did slow him down a little bit. but that is what this is in there for. You know, you can play this if you want. You don't have to. It's a very flexible card that you can play. But personally, I like it. I think it's pretty good. It's got a decent attack. All the attacks are colorless, so you don't have to worry about using up your legacy energy on it. You can attach, you know, any of your other special energy for it, and it still works just as good. I do like that. So anyways, we'll go ahead and move on with the trainer cards. Okay, so with the trainer cards, we'll go ahead and look at our supporters first. I know this is probably pretty much a standard supporter lineup, but I do play the one Jacq. Card's just, it's not as good as Professor Burnett, but it's great. It's great to have. Go ahead and add the Archeops to hand, especially if you got an Ultra Ball, so you can play Ultra Ball, discard the Archeops, grab Lugia V-Star. Or if you've already got the Archeops in the discard pile and this comes up, but you can't find your Lugia V-Star or a Cinccino, you can go ahead and play that and add those that way. And I do like how that works sometimes. And next, I do have the 2 Carmine for whenever you end up having to go first. There's sometimes, like some situations, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go first or if I'd rather go second. And there's sometimes you go first, and you're like, oh man, I've got to go in second hand. But then, you know, there's some decks that, you know, they pop off when they go first, so you want to go first. And so the Carmine is good for that. In case you have a bad hand and you've got this, you can go ahead and play it and get set up. It's good. I enjoy it for that. I know some people play 1, some people play 2, and there's some people that might even play 3, but I do like it at 2. I think that's the appropriate ratio for Carmine. Next, I do have the 2 Professor's Research. I mean, it's Professor's Research. It's a really good card in this deck. Great way to discard your Archeops. Next, I do have the 2 Iono. That's there for whenever you have like a crowded hand of nothing but energies and you need them back in the deck so you can Primal Turbo, or if you just want to, you know, get a new hand or disrupt your opponent, Iono's there for that. And yeah, I think that's enough said for Iono. Next, 3 Bosses Orders. I think that kind of speaks for itself. It's I mean, his Boss's Orders is like one of the best supporter cards ever in Standard right now. Good for closing out games or getting aggressive and getting ahead in the prize race. Next, I have 1 copy of Serena. I may actually cut this out. I do like it because it does come up sometimes. I've got Archeops in hand and I need a way to get it out of my hand. And so yeah, that's why I like the Serena. But again, I mean, I may cut this out for something else. But it is cool when it comes up. Sometimes it's not the ideal supporter you want to play, but it is there. But yeah, for this card, let me know what you guys think about this. Should I cut the Serena or leave it? I guess we'll see how well Lugia does at Worlds, and we might go by that list. All right, next we'll go ahead and move on to the item cards. Okay, so for the item cards, a lot of this is pretty standard. So we've got 4 Ultra Ball, of course. You really want to see that, especially like if you got a Jacq in hand. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Like a straight up Archeops and 2 Archeops in the discard pile right away, and you can go and grab Lugia V-Star off of it. Ultra Ball, definitely like the best search card in the game and has been for a long time. Next, I do play the 3 Great Ball. I'm not sure how other people feel about it. It's definitely an RNG card. Sometimes you get what you need, sometimes you don't. But that's what it's there for. Overall, it's a pretty good card. I like it. But let me know what you guys think on that. The next is our coin flip card, the Capturing Aroma. 4 of those. I mean, it's no Quick Ball. Quick Ball is obviously more ideal, but you know, sometimes it works. Even if you don't get the, you know, if you don't get heads or you don't get tails, whichever one you're needing, if you don't get that one, sometimes getting the opposite isn't that bad. You know, maybe if you're wanting an evolution Pokemon and you flip tails and you get a basic, well, maybe you can get Lumineon from that and play the Lumineon to grab your Jacq for the Archeops, or to just, you know, use that to grab a Iono to reset your hand, or a Professor's Research. Just overall, pretty good card. And that is actually it for the items, but I will go ahead and move into the stadiums. And for the 2 stadiums, I play 1 Jamming Tower and 1 Mesagoza. The Jamming Tower is pretty good. It's pretty nice, shutting off your opponent's, like if they're playing Hero's Cape, shuts that off. It shuts off Miraidon's Bravery Charms and Rescue Boards. And Mesagoza is really good. Like if you're needing that Pokemon, you can flip, hopefully you get it, but it does help out your opponent. So I do recommend, if you go into Mesagoza and you get what you need and you've got Lugia out, I would go ahead and attack with Lugia and discard the stadium, because I made that mistake against Charizard, and my opponent was able, like, she didn't have her Charizard in hand, and she didn't have a supporter, but she did have a rare candy, and she couldn't get what she needed. Well, she used my Mesagoza, flipped heads, and was able to get Charizard and was able to get set up. And if that didn't happen, I probably would have won the game, that game 1. So yeah, just got to be careful with the Mesagoza. So next we'll go ahead and get into the energy cards. Okay, so for our energy cards, we do play the 4 gift energies. This card is insane. If you're like, you play your hand out, you can bait. Like if you put one on a Minccino or whatever to like bait, you know you're gonna get a knock. They're gonna knock you out that turn. I mean, it's a good way to refill your hand back up. So always play 4 copies of gift energy. Like, please do not play anything less than that. If you're playing anything less than gift energy, you are making a mistake. It is very good to have, to be able to refill that hand in case you get your opponent gets a knockout. Next are 4 jet energies. I like having this maxed out. Good for switching. I mean, if you're playing against a control deck, you know, they've got that Whelping Mask Ogerpon or the Block-Lax, and they've got you trapped. Well, jet energy is really good to go ahead and switch. Even like if you have the Bloodmoon Ursaluna ready to close out the game, you can go ahead and jet energy onto it, and it'll switch into the active, and you can take game that way. It's such a good special energy card. Next is 3 double turbo energy. I was playing 4, but I cut it out to 3. Overall, good card. Not as good as double colorless energy, of course, because you have that that -20. But still, overall, a good card. Especially, it's good to put onto your Lugia V-Star, in my opinion. That way you can go ahead and get set up to attack. Especially like if it's in a match where you're mostly going to attack with your Cinccinos. You can put your double turbo energy onto Lugia to use as a backup attacker. But next, I do play the 2 V-Guard energy. Obviously, that's for the Regidrago matchup. So they can do, you know, 30 less damage to you from the Regidrago. So overall, it's a pretty good card. I did have that cut before Shrouded Fables, but with Shrouded Fable onward, I'm going to keep the V-Guard energy in. I may actually bump it up to 3, but we'll see. Next is the Mist energy. I also have that there in case somebody's playing Dragapult or they're playing Regidrago and they attack with Dragapult. I can use those to attach to my Archeops to keep them from getting you know, those damage counters placed from the Phantom Dive. So that's a really good card. Mist energy, like, probably one of my favorite special energy cards they've printed. It's really good. And last but certainly not least, our A-Spec, the Legacy energy. Legacy energy, I mean, this card is awesome. When this card came out, Lugia was back. I mean, it made it to where we could finally attack with Iron Hands EX. I know people have been wanting to try to use Iron Hands in Lugia, but when this card came out, it made it possible. You can now Aqua Return from Lumineon. It's great, and you can also put it onto a Cinccino and make your opponent take no prizes from it, which is awesome. or if you have it on Lugia or the Iron Hands, they knock it out. They take one less prize, so it unevens the prize trade for your opponent. It is just an overall, it is a great card. So here it is. This was my top 4 Lugia V-Star deck profile from our League Challenge. Please let me know what you guys think. If you guys would make any changes to it, let me know. Also, if you guys liked the tournament vlog that I did, this was my very first one I've ever done, my first vlog ever. Please let me know how you liked it and what I could do to improve, because I really enjoyed making this and I really want to do more, especially like when my friends and I, or my team and I, when we travel to cups or maybe even go to regionals. I would love to vlog these big events like that. I think it's just so much fun. It's cool to have that documented. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to change up what I've got or make any way to improve. Just please let me know in the comments below, and I really, really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much. I hope everyone has a great week. Thank you. Peace out.